Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. This is Christine, and this is going to be for the rest of July. I wanted to do them sooner. It did not work out that way. I'm using the dice to roll, so that's the order I'm pulling the readings in. All right, so let's get for Scorpio. I'm going to pull you a Celtic. So first, I'm going to get for your energy. All right, let's see. What do we got for Scorpio? Oop. And I'm pulling this during full moon energy, and what the heck is that? All right, there it is. All right, you feeling impatient about something? Imbalance? Let's see. I don't want to say too much. I like to get it pulled, and then we'll talk more about it. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. All right, situation or goal for Scorpio. You don't want to tell me, huh? What's the situation or the goal for Scorpio? Okay, thank you. Okay. Ooh, 3 majors. Okay. You have the Emperor, the Hierophant, and the Justice card in your situation or your goal. So this is about doing something that's right, justified. Is this about a marriage, some kind of institution? Could be dealing with an Aries, a Libra, or Taurus. Interesting. That's significant to get 3 majors all coming out like that, especially the Emperor and the... Could be dealing with a boss that's being an ass, honestly. All right, let's see. Or at least a very strong male energy, which doesn't have to be a female at all. Okay, you found something out, and this could be about work. I'm telling you. Got the Emperor reverse, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. There's something you found out. Somebody trying to get away with something. All right, subconscious for Scorpio. This could definitely be a boss for a lot of you. Somebody dishonest, impulsive, was communication shitty with whoever this is. All right, forefront of Scorpio's mind. Okay, yeah, somebody left a bad taste in your mouth. This is somebody you've been dealing with for a while. Could be somebody from your past. Let's see, near future. This could be somebody you used to work for, work with. Near future for Scorpio. You're coming out of conflict, whatever this is. There's been some conflict here. This could definitely be about work for a lot of you. Definitely. But whoever this is your hopes and your fears. Okay. You've been through the ringer, but I don't think you're letting it get you down. Still hold on to that confidence there, Scorpio. And I know a few Scorpios, and there ain't... It takes a lot to fuck with how they're feeling about themselves. All right, there's a decision about ending something here, Scorpio. You're showing up there. All right, I got to move this candle. I got a fan going because I don't have air conditioning upstairs. So I'm kind of working with it. All right, your advice, your outcome, and then we'll talk more about this. In your feels about something. Do you give to this or don't you? Something you might want to end. Somebody might come after you and try to convince you not to end it. It could be because of something you found out. There's something that came to light. All right, let's... Somebody could have showed you who the fuck they really are. And even though for some of you this is personal, or somebody you dealt with for a long time, they could be somehow involved in your work. It could be an Aries, a Libra, Taurus, Alright. It's too many. But I do like this. Your outcome, breaking away from something toxic as fuck, that's movement. Communication about a decision. So, for the most of you, I think this is going to have something to do with the job, work. Some it could be a marriage, though. Especially with that Hierophant and the Justice card, but they are in the upright. So you might be on the fence about whether or not you should end it. You do have the Two of Wands in your outside influences, Two of Cups in your outcome. So you have the Temperance card. There's just some imbalance here. A lot of majors in this reading, so you can go with this or, excuse me. Okay, yeah, this is for some of you, this is about a marriage. You're losing patience. You have the Death card about whether or not to end something. And then you have the Judgment card. A lot of majors. This is about your stability. For some, this is home and family. For some, this is just about your overall stability, because that's what fours indicate. Something you were trying to manifest or work out is not working out the way you want. And you have this Emperor in the reverse. Okay, for some of you, this is a marriage, and this is somebody trying to run the fuck over you. Actually, my bad, that was in reverse. A lot of majors here already. I don't think you want to end this, though. I don't. You find something out, whether it be something somebody was doing, and it leaves a bad fucking taste in your mouth. I'm telling you. Do you put, you know, maybe you stop putting effort in. Maybe they did. But I do like in the near future you're coming out of conflict. I do want to see what this Knight of Swords in reverse is, because somebody could have communicated to you impulsively, or you want to say something to somebody. You might want to rein it in before you do something you regret. I'm not saying you will regret it. I'm saying, all right, I'm not keeping those. Five of Swords, though, in the reverse, coming out of conflict. You want to communicate something. Again, it's about a marriage, money. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm going to pull more. I want to see if those come back out. If they don't, trust me, if they're supposed to, they will. All right, let's get one more on this Knight of Swords. Okay. You want something, a new start with this person. There's something you want to communicate. Just watch for doing it impulsively. We don't want to make permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. You've been through the fucking ringer, though. You're still feeling yourself. You could be dealing with a fire sign that's putting you through the fucking ringer. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's an ending here, though. Somebody's trying to decide whether to end it or not. This is a big decision to make. That Scorpio energy there. But in the near future, coming out of conflict, I do like this. I don't care for the fact you've been in all this conflict. Something came to light about somebody from the past. There could have been an offer. Somebody could have come in and blindsided you with an offer and you didn't see it coming. Your advice, where are you going to put your energy? Do you give to it or not? You giving to something that's not giving to you? Because it looks to me like in the recent past, somebody wasn't making an effort here. And you could be breaking a pattern. Same shit over and over again of somebody not making an effort. And that's giving more than you're receiving. This could be accepting a missed opportunity. Not that it's going to be easy. And then the Moon. It's about being in your feels. This could be about not knowing what's going to happen next. That's Pisces energy there. But you have a choice to make. And many of you are going to make it. You're going to move forward. You got the Eight of Wands. You're going to communicate something to someone. You're tired of this toxic shit. And there's a choice to make. And the Two of Cups doesn't have to be a romantic choice. It can be for some of you, though. Be something that, you know, I'm going to get one more on that Six of Cups. There's a choice you need to make, though. But you're going to make it. About breaking out of something here that is not... That Six of Cups is throwing me off a little bit. I'm going to get one more on that. What's the Six of Cups for Scorpio? probably too many. Six of Cups upright. This is somebody from your past. You might be feeling two kinds of ways about them. Could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is about ending. There's some kind of cycle that's not complete with this person. So you might be missing them. You might not know how to feel about them. You might not know whether or not to give it any more of your energy, whatever this is. Again, this is somebody you've been dealing with for a long time. This is not somebody new. So you're on the fence on whether or not to end something. There's a decision that needs to be made, and you don't know what's going to happen if you make this decision. Some of you, this is about a marriage. Some of you, this is about work. Oh, plus we have the Four of Wands here. Yeah, Emperor reverse. That's an asshole-ass boss. Eight of Pentacles reverse. You could just find out they were doing some shady-ass shit. Whoever this is to you. But there is a choice that needs to be made, and you're going to make it. You're going to break away from whatever this is and move forward. You're going to say whatever it is you need to fucking say. You've been through the ringer, but you know who the fuck you are. Period. All right, and you do have here Nine of Swords, and this was in reverse, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So you've been thinking about this for a long time. You're going to come to some kind of a realization. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could have it in your chart. The Nine of Swords in reverse is about coming to a realization, a hard-won realization. You have Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. 10 of Swords is feeling betrayed. I don't have it here, but it might lead to that, whatever this is, if you don't make this decision. And I think you kind of already know this. Eight of Swords, just trapped in your thoughts. Swords are thoughts. Overthinking. But at least you have the Nine where you come to some kind of a realization. Again, it wasn't easy to get there. All right, you have the Red Baron, Scorpio. Let's see. Oh, real quick, let me call out the signs, because you have a lot of majors in this reading. Aries, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio. Scorpio, strong. You're showing up strong as hell here, Scorpio. Sagittarius. And I have to say, there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards here, just in your energy and the situation or goal. Of all those cards, what did I say? There's 7, 6 of them are major. So there's some big shift coming in that you, I don't want to say you don't have control over, but you can roll with it or not. Oh, the world. So fixed sign. So Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. More Scorpio. Yeah, you are. You have the Death here about not ending something, knowing you need to. A marriage or a family situation. I'm telling you, it's got you imbalanced. Scorpio, Pisces, and Capricorn. All right. Shrouded in evil and flying over the French countryside, we may never see your face, but we know the sounds of your coming. It's the Red Baron, the Flying Ace's arch rival. Like most of the world's villains, we will never know what you look like simply because our worst evils tend to come from within. Confront the mystery and all the negative thoughts. And what did I tell you about sometimes when the way these cards come together, there is a negative thought process here. Okay, the negative thoughts that race around in your head. Although it may seem easier to have a flying shootout over Europe, this card truly tells you to search for your inner villains and confront them head on, preferably with good aim. All right, enough said there. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Take care, and I will talk to you soon.